Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, let's see how to do selection sort. First, let's see the algorithm. For loop runs from I is from 0 to n minus 2, and initially I is considered as minimum, and we'll consider another loop where j runs from I plus 1 to n minus 1, and if e of j is less than a minimum, j will become minimum. If this condition is true, this one will be executed. After coming out these two for loops, a minimum will be swapped with ai. Let's see with this example: 89, 45, 68, 90, 29, 34, 17. Now initially I runs from this 0 to n minus 2. I runs from 0 to 2, 3. I runs from 0 to 5, and j runs from I plus 1, 45 to 17. 45 to this will considered as array, and indexing starts from 0, and initially this one is considered minimum. I is 0 here, so this one will be considered as minimum. J runs from I plus 1 to n minus 1. J runs from 45 to 17. So, and this condition, if this condition will be checked whether a of j is lesser than a of minimum, whether 45 is lesser than a minimum 89, it will be checked. This condition is true, so now minimum will become j, means this one will become minimum now. This is the update minimum now. Then again j will be incremented to 68, whether 68 is lesser than 45. No, this condition is wrong. Then again j will be incremented to 90, whether 90 is lesser than 45. This condition is false. Again 29 is j will be incremented to 29, whether 29 is lesser than 45. Yes, this condition is true, so now the minimum will be updated to 29. Then again j will be incremented to 34, whether 34 a of j is 34 is lesser than a minimum. Updated minimum is 29. This condition is false again. Then again j will be incremented to 17, whether 17 is lesser than updated minimum is 29. 17 is lesser than 29. This is true, so now minimum will become aj. This one will become minimum now. Then this condition will be executed. We will swap a minimum with ai. Then 17 and 89 position will be swapped. So here 17, rest all will remain same: 45, 68, 90, 29, 34, 89. Now 17 is sorted and rest all elements are left. This is for I is equal to 0 iteration. Okay. Then for I is equal to 1 iteration, now I will be incremented to 1, so a of 1 is 45. Then j runs from I plus 1 to n minus 1, so j runs from 68 to 89 here. Then again a of j is lesser than a minimum. This condition will be checked, whether 68 is less than 45. No, false. Then again j will be incremented to 90, whether 90 is lesser than 45. No, this condition is also false. Next again, whether 29 is lesser than 45. Yes, this is true, so now minimum will become 29. So now this is the updated minimum. Then again j will be incremented to 34, whether 34 is lesser than 29. No, whether 89 is lesser than, j will be incremented to 89, whether 89 is lesser than 29. No, this is also false. So now a and so now a minimum and ai will be swapped. ai is 45 and minimum is 29, so these two will be swapped. So 17, 29, rest all keep the same: 68, 90 and 45, 34, 89. 29 and 45 are swapped. Now these two are sorted. This is for I1 iteration. Now this is for I2. I is equal to 2, means this is the minimum now. Initially this is the minimum, then j will be I plus 1 to n minus 1, no. So j runs from 90 to 89 again, and again the condition will be checked whether a of j is lesser than a minimum. Means whether j runs from 90 to 89 now, whether 90 is lesser than minimum, means you are 68. No, this condition is false. Then again j will be incremented to 45, whether 45 is lesser than 68. Yes, this condition is true, so updated minimum is 45. Then again j will be incremented to 34, whether 34 is lesser than 45. Yes, this condition is true, so now minimum 34 is lesser than 45, so now minimum will become 34. Then again j will be incremented to 89, whether 89 is lesser than 34. No. Now we will swap minimum with ai is 2 here, so this one will be swapped with minimum. Now the elements will become 17, 29, 34, and again 90, 45, and 68, 18, 80, 89. Now 1, 2, 3, these three elements are sorted, and these three elements are left: 90, 45, 68, and 89. 17, 29, 34, 90, 45, 68, 89. These three elements are sorted, and these four elements are left. Then again I is for 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. This one will be minimum initially, and j runs from I plus 1 to n minus 1, means I plus 1 is 3 plus 1 4. J runs from 45 to 89 here, and whether this condition is checked, whether a of j is lesser than a minimum. This condition is checked initially. A of j is 45, whether 45 is lesser than 90. Yes, this condition is true, so now updated minimum will become 45. Then again E of j will be incremented to 68, whether 68 is lesser than a minimum, which is 45. This condition is false. Then again j will be incremented to 89, whether 89 is lesser than minimum is 45. Now this condition is true. Now E of I and a minimum is updated. A I is 90 and a minimum is 45. These two will be swapped. So 17, 29, 34, 45, 90, 68, 89. Now these four elements are sorted, and these three elements are left. This is for I is equal to 3 iteration. Then again we'll consider I is equal to 4 as minimum. This one is minimum initially, and j runs from I plus 1 to, means 68 to 89 in minus 1. And then again A of j is lesser than a minimum. This condition is checked. I of j is 68, whether 68 is lesser than a minimum is 90. This condition is true, so now minimum will be updated to 68. This is minimum now. Then again A of j is 89, j will be incremented to 89, whether A of j is 89 is lesser than a minimum, which is 68. No, this is false. Now a I and a minimum will be swapped, so now the elements will become 17, 29, 34, 45, 68, 90, 89. Now these five elements are swapped, and these two elements are left. This is for I is equal to 4 iteration. This is for I is equal to 5 iteration. I is equal to 5 is last, because I runs from I is from 0 to n minus 2, where n is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N is 6, 6 minus in total n is 7, but 7 minus 2 means, which is 7 minus 2, which is 5. N starts from 1, so n will become 7. 7 minus 2 means 5. So I runs from 0 to n minus 2, which is 5. So I runs from 89 to 34, means I runs from 0 to 5. So this is the last iteration, I is equal to 5. So this one is considered as minimum initially, and j runs from I plus 1 to n minus 1. So now j plus I plus 1 is 6. So now again A of j is less than a minimum. This condition is checked, whether 89 is lesser than 90. Yes, this condition is true, so now updated minimum will be this. And again this condition is true, so it comes out of the two for loops, and it will swap these two elements. So now the array of elements will become 17, 29, 34, 45, 68, 89, 90. So these elements now in the sorted order from in the ascending order. This is the correct solution. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you.